book lovers, it's Jenny at Julia Baby Jen, and this is my Junkathon haul. Okay, the Lincoln Highway Junkathon was just going on recently here in my area. Daryl and I happened to be downtown for breakfast for my birthday, and we saw a whole bunch of people around downtown. We figured out what was going on. So we didn't go to any other sites, but we went to all the places around Boone, did a little shopping, and I did find some stuff, so I thought I would share with you what I got. Basically, a junkathon is like where all these little businesses and sometimes businesses out in the middle of nowhere, like a little barn out in the country or whatever, do this weekend where everybody goes around, comes from all over and goes around, and they have a map of places to go to. There's usually like at least 20 different places to go in the area. And the Lincoln Highway one takes place on the old Lincoln Highway in this area. So I think it's Jefferson and maybe Carroll, Ogden, Boone, Ames, and Nevada, I think. I didn't really look too closely at the map on this one where it was at. They do them every couple months or so in the spring and summer and fall, and they're really fun, and I really like to find stuff. Basically, the junk that they sell will either be like in its raw form for you to buy and make stuff out of. So since this is farm country, there's a lot of like machinery pieces and unfinished wood and stuff like that, and just unique things that you can buy. And then there's pieces that are finished where they have taken junk and made something really cool out of them. Like there'll be sculptures and decor and stuff like that. And you can buy that. And like the downtown shops have a lot more like antique things like dishes and whatever, but it's mostly for decor in your house and to make fun stuff out of. So I look for things that I can use in my mixed media art. So I want stuff that's really cheap that I can use for that, because I will usually alter it in some way, and so I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. And then things that are finished that I want to use in my house, I sometimes pick up too. So I got mostly a lot of unfinished things for art, but I did find a couple of things that were ready to go that were really fun. So let's get going. I will show you what I got. So first I have here some Viewmaster 3D slides, I guess. I can't remember what they're called. I don't know if anybody remembers these from like the 70s and 80s, how big these were. So I have one that's Robin Hood. So they have 3 in them. So here they are. And these are so fun to use in mixed media art. And these were $1 for this set and $1 for the other set. I picked 2 sets. And this one is says Europe on it. So those are those. I got a couple of patterns. These were 50 cents each. And so I use these in my mixed media art. I can cut out the pictures, but then the patterns themselves are really fun for decoupaging and for collaging and different things. They're very like clear. I don't know if anybody sews, but just the old patterns are great for that. So those are great to cut apart and use in your art. I got this. They had these wooden postcards. These are newer, but they were $1 and I just liked it. So it has deer, and then on the back it's like a postcard. So that's just really cool. So you could mail this, I think. It might cost you more than a stamp though. And then I got these. They're little newsletter magazine things called The Kitchen Clatter. It's from Shenandoah, Iowa. They are from, let's see, 1978, 1976. So they're from the 70s. And these are fun to tear apart. These were 3 for $1. And like just has like old ads, and there's recipes and stuff in here, and articles and things like that. So these are fun to tear apart and use in your art, and basically they're $1 for all 3, so that's a good price. So I just got $1 worth. I got a jar of buttons. Buttons are great to use in mixed media art, and the jar I can reuse as well. And this was $3 for all that. They had a bunch of them. I picked this one because it had some flowers in it. I saw it, some cool, interesting buttons in there. I have a ton of buttons. I don't really need any more, but when I find really good ones, plus the jar is cool. These, I'm not sure how I'm going to use these yet. But these are printing for like newspaper printing little keys, I guess. And I have some wood ones that actually I use as display on my shelves. I don't know where those went to. But these were 10 for $1. So see if you can, it'll focus on this. It won't. But it's a little letter, that's a G. So I got 10 of these in different letters. So it was $1 for the bag. I got these knobs. It's $4. There's 20 in here, and they're just probably from the 60s, they look like. They're just little wooden knobs you might use on like a cabinet or something like that. But these are fun because they are finished, but I can paint them or stamp them or, you know, decorate them in some way and use them like as fake handles on things. So like on albums and stuff, they can be a little lift thing. You glue it on and there you go. So there's lots of different things I could do with those. So I thought that was a good deal for that many of them. And then everything else I have, that was all my stuff I got to use in my art. Everything else is finished things I got. This is just a little metal block. It says knowledge. It was a quarter. They had a bunch of these and different words on them, but this was the word that I liked and I thought it looked really cute on my shelves, so I grabbed that. This is really cool. It's like just a knick-knacky thing, but it looks like an old camera. This is $5 in one of the downtown stores. It's an old camera, but the lid comes off and it has a little compartment in it, so you can put stuff in it. But yeah, it's very old and battered looking. I don't know how old it is, but it looks really old, like an antique, and it looks like an old camera. So I just really liked that. This one I was really excited to get. It's a set of cast iron keys. You can see them there. They're cast iron skeleton keys. It was, I think, $8 for the set. And she already painted them, so they're finished, so they're ready to go. I just have them sitting on one of my china hutch in my dining room right now, but I think I will eventually like hang these up somewhere. I could use them in my art too if I wanted to, but I think they're going to be more of a decor thing since they're finished. I really liked them. I love keys. I love old keys. And the last thing I got, my husband actually bought me for my birthday, and it is an old globe. I love maps and globes. It doesn't have the exact year on it, but we're thinking it's from the 60s or 70s. It has like the USSR on it. Sometimes you can tell by where the countries are how old these things are. It's a little battered, but it wasn't very expensive. And I really like it as a nice metal base. It's kind of like the ones you would have had in school. It reminds me a lot of the ones that we had in school, except it doesn't have any three-dimensional features on it. And a lot of the ones I had in school did. You could feel the mountain ranges and things. But it's really cool. I have another globe, but it's like a tan color instead of a blue ocean. It's a tan, and I really love it. And it's in really good shape. I got it really cheaply. So this is going to sit next to it on the top, very top of my shelves up there is where these sit. So, but yeah, I really love that. That was my favorite thing of the day, and my husband bought me that for my birthday, so that was perfect. So yeah, that is what I picked up at the Junkathon. It was a total last minute thing that I didn't know what was going on, but it was fun for my birthday. We had a good time, so yay. Leave me comments below if you shop for junk or you do anything like that, and yeah, I love to talk about stuff like that, and if you found anything good lately. I hope everyone has a good day. I will talk to you later.